How you all getting on out there, guys? Just on my break at work. Been here since 7 in the morning, working till 2 p.m. It's now almost midday in Switzerland, but yeah, just on my break at work, guys. And then I picked up the phone just to see what was going on, and unfortunately, I read that former Arsenal striker, stalwart Kevin Campbell, has actually passed away age 54. He had been in ill health for a while, kidney problems, um, and yeah, unfortunately, he has passed away. Like I said, um, pretty shocking to be honest for anyone connected with the football club, of course. Yeah, what else can I say? I mean, sad times for everyone associated with Arsenal Football Club, with Everton Football Club, of course, where Kevin also played, and also with the English football team. Yeah, AFC, bro, what's going on? I hope you're doing well, yeah? Here I am, on my break. You want to see a bit of Switzerland? Let me show you a bit of Switzerland. So this is basically it. The storm is coming, bro. That's basically it. What's it, well? But just on my break at work, guys. Had to go outside to do this. You know what I mean? Not being dramatic. It's just there's absolutely there's no signal inside the building here. There's no signal where I work, so I had to go outside to do this. Otherwise, I want to be able to stream. Um, yeah, I'm shocked. I didn't expect it. Honestly, I knew he was in ill health. I know that when you have kidney failure, kidney problems, it is extremely serious, fatal, in many cases. And you know what? Time goes by, guys, and sometimes you forget how good a player really was. And I don't want to kind of harp on about it, but you kind of forget how good a player was. And maybe I was one of those people that kind of didn't really rate Campbell for as good as he really was. He, of course, played in the time of Rocastle, Lee Dixon, and of course in the forwards, Ian Wright, Alan Smith. I mean, these guys were serious players, Smith and Wright. I mean, Wright broke the Arsenal goal scoring record before Thierry Henry came along and broke it. Um, Sometimes you forget how good a player really was. Now, of course, I was pretty young, guys, when Campbell was playing. But I can remember him, guys. Maybe I didn't rate him enough as a player as good as he was. Like I said, he was in the team with a lot of very good players. But he made it as a pro. He shone at Everton. He shone at Arsenal, winning 6 trophies. Correct me if I'm wrong, AFC, bro. But winning 6 trophies. He won the league. He was at Rocastle. He was with Paul Davis. He was with Lee Dixon, like you see in my thumbnail. But really sad to hear of the passing of Kevin Campbell. I'm not going to lie, guys. He was Arsenal true and true. He will always remain Arsenal true and true. He will always be a gooner. Unfortunately for Kevin, yeah, what can I say? I'd imagine the ripples through sport, through the Arsenal. You know what? It's good that it didn't happen mid-season or at the end of our season. Not being selfish, but you know what I mean. That would have been. Well, they probably could have had a send-off at the Emirates for him, but they should still do something in his memory. Yeah, I mean, have some kind of day at the Emirates and have like a charity day and give the money to his family and do something good with it, or have a friendly soccer match, a charity game in his memory, and then donate the money to people that need kidney transplants. People that have kidney failure. Um, yeah, it is a fatal thing. I know that it was when I heard how bad it was. He'd slipped into a coma. I kind of knew his days were numbered. I mean, the body was shutting down piece by piece. God rest his soul is all I can say. It's a sad situation for everyone involved in the club. I'm in a state of shock. I knew the guy was unwell, but you'd always think that they're going to pull through. I mean, the guy was a professional football player. He looked after his body. He looked after himself. You know, he did a lot of physical fitness, a lot of training. Um, he knew what time it was when it came to physical fitness. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of shocked that he has passed away like that. It's sad. You know what I mean? But yeah, 54 is no age, bro. That's only 10 years older than me, bro. That's 10 years older than me. I'm in my 40s now, guys. I'm 44 years of age. 10 years from now, I would still like to be having some quality of life and to be enjoying life as much as I can. I mean, no one knows what's around the corner. Nothing's promised. You gotta live for the moment, guys. You gotta take every day as it comes, and you gotta try to be You got to try to be you got to try to be positive in life. You got to try to be positive in life. I mean, we all go through things that are tough in our lives from one day to the next. What you got to do is, guys, you just got to pick yourself up, push yourself down, and just carry on. There's not much else you can do. You just got to fucking roll with the punches, guys. Life is full of ups and downs. Yeah, Bargaff, unfortunately, it is real, man. He did pass away. Um, he has passed away, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, obviously, kidney failure. I mean, maybe he was in need of a transplant. Maybe it was on. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But when you slip into a coma, it's like I said earlier, the body is kind of shutting down, and what damage was done to him when he went into that coma, I don't know. Um, it's not worth thinking about, to be honest. But you know what? He made something of himself, guys. He did something with his life. It was a short enough life. I mean, 54 is not much of an age, but he did something with his life. He achieved something. He went somewhere. He did something. He achieved something for himself, and for the club. Of course, he also played with Everton, guys. You know what I mean? We mustn't forget that. He also had a good career with Everton, and he's revered up at Goodison. He's revered on that side of Liverpool. But yeah, he's a Gooner through and through. He always will be. He will never be forgotten. The club really need to have like some kind of a charity thing. The club really need to have some kind of a charity set up for him. Um, yeah, you know what I mean. Have like a game and donate the money to people that have like yeah, that suffer from kidney problems, kidney failure, like Kevin was. Um, yeah, he made something of his life, guys. He did something with himself at least. His football talent, his ability took him places. But like with anything, guys, life is short. Regardless if you're a top class football player at a big club like Arsenal, or if you're like me working in a job, making a life for yourself like a lot of us are living day to day, making what money we can and trying to enjoy life as best we can. It's all the same at the end of the day, yeah, because life is short, you know. And I'm sure the nicest thing for Kevin along the journey, if he could speak now, I'm sure the nicest thing for him as a football player was the people he met along the way. Of course, the glory, of course, the success, winning trophies, winning titles. That's what a footballer's about. But I'm sure to him, it meant more the people that he met along the way, whether it was his manager, George Graham, Rocky Rocastle, rest in peace, David Rocastle, Ian Wright, Lee Dixon, Paul Davis, Tony Adams, Steve Bold, all the players that he met, yeah, Merson. I'm sure that for him was and of course, all the people that he met through that great club Everton, in the Premier League, in England in general, for the national side. Um, he didn't have a glittering career with England, but he was capped by the team. I mean, like I said, he was living in a time when they had bountiful strikers. I mean, they had a lot of good players. You know what I mean? And he wouldn't have been up the pecking order like some of them. But he still had a career, and like I said, he made something with his life, and he did something. So instead of people being sad about this and being down, of course it is a sad thing too. But he had a good life, guys. He made something of himself. He did something with himself. Do you know what I mean? He made something of himself, guys. He lived. He enjoyed life. He experienced life. You know what I mean? Nothing is promised to. But yeah, definitely the club need to put on like a charity, yeah, some kind of charity match and raise some money for people that have kidney problems, and maybe that need kidney transplants. But then I heard how sick he was like recently, and everybody had been talking about it. And then there was nothing much coming from him or his family. Obviously the man himself was unwell, but he wasn't conscious at that point. Yeah, like he was in a medically induced coma. But obviously, when things went kind of quiet around him in the club in that situation, you kind of knew that it was pretty grave. You know what I mean? And when he was taken into the hospital immediately like that, you kind of knew it was pretty grave. But that's the thing in life, guys. You've gotta remain positive throughout. You got to remain positive regardless of what happens in your life and be happy for what you have. You know what I mean? Be grateful for what you have in life. You know what I mean? Whether you're a pro footballer or not, it doesn't matter. Regardless, I mean, sad time, guys. Sad time for the club. Sad time for everyone associated with Campbell. Like I said, he also played for the Evertonians. He played at Goodison, Premier League. Likeable guy. I mean, I'm not just saying it now because he passed. You know, when somebody passes, everyone says, "Oh, he was a nice guy, innocent out, never caused any trouble." The guy was honestly a nice guy, a likable person. Big up to everybody tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and I wish it was under better circumstances. You know, I just went on my break. Like, my break started I started work at 7 o'clock this morning here in Switzerland, and you know what? I just went on my break there. You know, I got a half an hour, and I literally just picked up the phone to see what was going on, and then I saw the post that he had actually passed on. I mean, I don't know, but hopefully they'll make a charity match for him in his memory, and they'll donate the money to a worthwhile charity. Maybe dealing with what he was suffering from. Yeah, people with kidney problems. But you know, when someone is so strong like that and so fit and like a big strong football player and like weights training and you know physical exercise and you see them on the pitch, they just seem unbeatable. And he was one of the lads, Campbell. You know what I mean? He was a man's man. He was a big strong fella. You know what I mean? But you know, sad times, guys. Sad times. A couple of the comments, guys. Let me join him. Kevin Campbell did 100 burpees a day. That was a bit like a fucking tank, man. He was physically fit. Super Kev. Yeah, rest in peace to a legend, man. Like I said, it's been a hell of a long time since he played for the AFC, yeah. And like I said, of course, he also played with Everton. He was at Goodison, where he's fondly remembered by them also. But it's been a while since he played for the Gunners, yeah. And so many great players have come and gone in that time. Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Cesc Fabregas, Robin van Persie, Olivier Giroud, Mark Overmars, Nicolas Anelka. I could go on and on. And the current crop of players, Odegaard, Saliba, Bukayo Saka. But you know what? It's important to remember Kevin Campbell and the players that went before, whether they're living or they have passed. The Ian Wrights, Tony Adams, Steve Bold, Merson with all his struggles, you know, Paul Merson. Um, yeah, if you have an opinion on someone and if you want to tell them, you know, if you want to tell the person or you know, you should never wait till tomorrow to tell somebody, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there, there's a lot of players out there wish that they had actually told Campbell things before he passed. They never got a chance to. You shouldn't wait till tomorrow, guys, because you never know in life. It is what it is. But it's sad that he passed. I mean, he was one of us, guys. He was a player for us and for everything, but he was one of our own. You know what I mean? And it's been a long time since he has played for the AFC, since he has pulled on the glorious red and white shirt of the Gunners, of the Arsenal. It's been a long time since he has played for us, you know, but you shouldn't forget players like him, yeah. The old school, you know what I mean? And players that went before that also. You know what I mean? He's with Rocastle now, guys, in heaven. Sad times, guys. It's unexpected when things happen like that, yeah. It's unexpected, guys. I've got one hell of a view here, guys. I wish you could see it, yeah. The camera's not good enough to show up, but I'm looking off into the mountains, guys. Looking towards the Swiss Alps. It's a dull, overcast day, but you know what? It's full of nature. Yeah, poor Campbell. But like I said, guys, he lived. He did something with his life. He did something with his life. He became someone. He did something. You know what I mean? He achieved something for himself. We all do that, yeah. We all achieve things for ourselves, guys. So we can be grateful. And he achieved something for himself too. What I'm trying to get is he had that moment of happiness in his life. He had a lot of happy years, a lot of good times. Football related, privately, I'm sure, with his family, with friends. He had a lot of positivity and a lot of happiness in his life. And that's the way he should be remembered, smiling and happy. Because that's the way he was for the majority of his life. The ending wasn't, of course, the happiest, of course. But I'm sure he was grateful for what he had in life. And if you asked him now, I'm sure he'd say he was grateful for what he had before he died, for what he did in life and the life that he had. It's gone in the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? The years fly by. As soon as you hit 30, guys, the years fly by. It's like, I'm working with a load of young people at the moment, and I'm not trying to be their fucking big brother, but I be telling them, man, when they're a bit down, I be saying, what you got to be down about? You're young and you're strong. You've your whole life ahead of you. There's not to be fucking down about, man. Seriously. I be telling them the whole time, man. They're young and they're strong. What have they got to be down about? Nothing. Did the whole life's in front of them, boy. If I was that age again, I'd be fucking doing handstands, boy. Do you know what I mean? They got the whole life ahead of them. So what you got to be down about? Nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, condolences to Kevin and his family. I keep saying Kevin. It's not like I knew him, but condolences to Kevin Campbell. He's one of our own guys, and he always will be. And I really wish that this stream was on better circumstances. Myself and Moss from Moss Sports World, we're going to be doing a stream later because Switzerland kick off their European campaign today. They're playing Hungary, so I'm going to be finishing just an hour before that kicks off. Home quick, freshen up, put on some comfortable clothes, get out of my work clothes, and I'm going to be doing a watch along with him. But it's going to be broadcast on my channel and his channel simultaneously. But yeah, big up Sam, bro. Thanks for that comment. Yeah, I don't know, have you ever been on my channel before? If you haven't, subscribe. But yeah, I wish this stream was under better circumstances. And thank you, Sam, for that comment. Campbell was a good guy, man. He was a good guy. I mean, he played in a different time, guys. It was a different time. The game was different back then when he was a player. But yeah, big up to him, man. I mean, like I said, I'm sure now if you could talk to him, he'd say how grateful he was for what he had in life. He'd have a smile on his face because that's the way he lived. He was happy. He was a likeable guy. There was no shit about him, man. You know what I mean? Regardless of how good he was as a player, regardless of how many titles he won, this, that, the other. Just a likeable person. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you asked him now, if you had the chance, I'm sure he would say, and I'm sure he said it in the past in previous interviews, the happiest thing, the nicest thing about his football career was the people he met along the way. It was the people he met along the way and the experiences he had. You know what I mean? Of course, winning the trophies and the success and having a nice standard of living, providing for his family and his friends. But I'm sure the nicest thing for him was the actual people he met along the way, the experiences that he gathered. It's a sad time for everybody associated with the football club, yeah, for sure. Not much more I can say about that. But he's in heaven now, guys. He's got no more pain. And his memory will live on forever. He's one player that will not be forgotten. I'm doing a stream later, and I'm going to be streaming with Moss Sports World. We're doing a watch along of the Switzerland-Hungary game because, of course, I'm living in Switzerland. And I'm going to say a few words about Kevin Campbell. Obviously, guys, it'll be under a bit of a dark cloud to stream now. It'll be under a bit of a fucking dark cloud when I'm streaming. Yeah, thanks, Josh, bro. I've been saying it to a lot of the people here at work for a while, yeah, like customers and all sort of people I'm working with, but I think they're expecting it to be a real battle. Switzerland are not the team they once were. They're an aging team. They do have Xhaka, they do have Shaqiri. I think below their striker, he wasn't meant to be fit, but I think he's going to be fit to play. To be honest, I think they're taking a gamble on him because they have no choice. They need him to play up front. They don't really have much options in attack, so they need him to play. So I think that's why they're taking a chance on him. But he's not fully fit, in my opinion. But Embolo is going to play. They haven't given any starting lineup yet. The coach, of course, is Murat Yakin. He is going to be. He's keeping his cards close to his chest. He's not the best tactician that ever lived, guys. But let's see what they can. Pull out of the bag. Tough game against the Hungarians. Yeah, Hungary are looking good, man. They've got a good team. I think the best team they've had in maybe 10 or 15 years. They're looking well up for it. They played the Irish team recently. We got a draw against them, but when we scored, we were winning. Um, they came back into the game like a whirlwind. I mean, they were very intense on the ball from the opening whistle. And like I said, when the Irish took the lead, Hungary equalised almost immediately. It's just irresistible at their attacking play. I mean, they just got a hold of the ball, they got it down, and they just started moving it with real incisiveness and penetration. And it's very hard to resist against that kind of onslaught. They're a very good team. I'm finishing in under 2 hours. I'm finishing just on the hour, yeah. So I'm finishing at 1 p.m. your time, bro. 2 p.m. here. It's just past midday here in Switzerland, there, so I'm finishing at around 2 p.m. And I'm only living like 15 minutes away from here. So I'm going to just hop on the bus right here. There's a stop just over here. I'm going to jump on the bus and I'm going to fucking crack on. Yeah, so I'm finishing in less than 2 hours. Yeah, I see Josh are playing against Albania, bro. There's one of the lads here I'm working with, he's Albanian, yeah. He's actually going to watch the game, public viewing. So he'll be outdoors watching it. Comment from Prash, whenever I bumped into him at the Emirates, he was such a gent. He never acted like a superstar. As a fan, he was interested in our opinion. He even showed up. He even showed me how to take a selfie on my phone. Rest in peace. You know, like, when people pass, it's obviously normal that people say nice things about the person that has passed it. And in this case, nothing could be truer for Kevin Campbell. He was one of a kind, a true gent. It's a sad day, guys. A sad day for everybody associated with the famous Arsenal Football Club, guys, and everything. Thank you for those comments, guys. If you can all just hit the like button. I know there's not much to like about a news story like this breaking. But if you can all hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would also appreciate it. But smash that like button for me, guys. Hit the like button for me. And if you're new to my channel, like I said, subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to be saying thank you for the person that liked it. I appreciate it. I received a like. I'm going to say a few words later, yeah, because I'm going to be doing a watch along with Moss Sports World. We're going to be streaming simultaneously on his YouTube channel and my YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a watch along of the Switzerland-Hungary game. So I'm going to have a bit to say. But I'm going to say a few words for Kevin Campbell anyway. Everyone else can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm going to say a couple of words for Kevin Campbell anyway. Hakuna Matata, I can only like one time. Once is enough, bro. He's a bit of a comedian, this guy, yeah. Hakuna Matata, he's a bit of a fucking... He should take his show, like, on the road, nationwide. You should take your comedy show nationwide, Hakuna Matata. Coast to coast. From fucking Sheffield to London. From fucking Scotland to Wales. Maybe even go across the Irish Sea, yeah. If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it for sure. But yeah, big up, guys. Everybody hit the like button for me. That hasn't, I'd appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, yeah, keep me smiling, bro. I feel sorry for Kevin Campbell, though, bro. Fuck, it's a bit of a downer. You know what I mean? I only got 5 minutes left on my break, no, guys, and I gotta fucking roll back. But yeah, keep the sunny side up. Keep the sunny side up, guys. And big up to all of you, and I appreciate you tuning in. Not much more I can say, really, to be honest. I mean, stay positive and stick with it. I mean, that is what it is. Going to farm end of year for 1 month, so big live show on the go. But yeah, what can I say? Oh, Kevin Campbell there. Such a beautiful day today, you know. Such a nice day. Anyway. Yeah, big up to Graham Deegan, bro. Welcome along to the stream, man. I see a lot of new people coming onto the stream. If you're new to my channel, guys, if it's the first time you've ever been on my channel, hit the like button for me. I know it's not something that to like, but smash the like for my channel and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Drop that subscribe for the old school gunner, guys. I'll definitely be going live on my channel later for the Switzerland-Hungary game with Moss Sports World. We're doing like a collaboration. We're going to be streaming on his channel and mine simultaneously. But like I said, I'm going to say a couple of words for Campbell, for Kevin. And I don't care what other people do, to be honest. I'm going to fucking... People should take some time to think of him today, and for the weekend. Prime Collector, big up, yeah. Welcome along to my stream, Hit the like anyway, guys. I know it's not to be liked, but if you hit this like for me, it will help my channel a little bit, I'd appreciate it. My man, talk to you later. Hope to see you on McManus Gaming later. Oh, yeah, McManus is gaming tonight. Yeah, we'll have a chat about Kevin Campbell. Definitely we'll have a chat about Campbell. I'm going to wrap up the stream there, guys. I got to get back to work, and my lunch break is over. You take care of yourselves, guys, And thank you to everybody for tuning in, I appreciate it. Hit the like in this video for me, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, if you haven't already. And take some time today to think of Kevin Campbell. And be happy, guys, because he had a good life. He had a happy life. Alright? And take it easy. Come on, you groomers. Peace.